Hello, my name is Lucy and today I will be doing my September 2025 TBR using my tablet of playing cards. So my reading this month has been good. I think I've read 8 books so far this month. It is the 25th, so I have about a week left. I'm currently in relation to my TBR on book number 7. No, it's number 8. Book number 8 in my TBR, and it's the second book of the Keeper of the Lost City series. I've also taken advantage of my local library. So I've got books from my library that I would like to read, but I would not necessarily buy them, and books that I would like to read and I will buy them at a later date. So, but I'm going to pick 10 prompts, hopefully. My TBR, the cards are nice to me this month. I did shuffle them twice with the card shuffler. We have that over on my bed, you can't see it. But we're going to get started. Sorry, my phone went. Oh yeah, my prompts are here, you can't really see them. So, first card is, what is it? Oh, it's a king. Okay, I can't really see anything. Sorry, my computer's in the way and I think I'm like, okay, I think that's a bit better. Okay, we got a king, and that is to read a book I want to unhaul. I've got plenty of those. Second card. Oh, that's a 9, okay. Which is, I think, is to read a classic. No, that's to read a backlist title, okay. Because my plan for this month was to read the books I would like to keep. Because last month was to read the books I want to get rid of, but yeah. Third card. 7, okay. What is that one? I think that's to read a middle grade. Okay. Number 4. That is a jack. And that is to read a book for my book card. Oh my god. This month, they really want me to read books I want to get rid of. I'm not complaining, but that's not what I wanted to do this month. Number 5. That's the 4. Okay. A 4 is to read a YA book. I can do that. Number 6 is a 2. I think that's to start a series. Okay. Number 7 is a 3. And it's to finish / continue a series. Okay. Number 8. Oh, that's a 5. That means I have to read 2 in all these books. Okay. 9. That's an 8, which I believe is to read a romance. Yes. And the final card is an ace, which I forget which one that is. It's to read a standalone. Okay, so recap. We got a king, a 9, a 7, a jack, a 4, a 2, a 3, a 5, an 8, and an ace. Okay. It didn't do me dirty, but they want me to pick books that I would like to unhaul, which is okay because that is my goal for this year. But yeah, okay, we're gonna go do that. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I'm very sorry about the noise you can hear in the background. I think someone's mowing next door. And picking my books took longer than expected because Lego fell and I had to fix it up. The Lego that fell was an in progress project, so it wasn't too bad. Anyway, we're gonna go backwards. So first one is to read a book I want to unhaul, and I chose How to Write the Soundtrack to Your Life. This is the sequel to How to Make a Movie in 12 Days. This is a middle grade. I did enjoy that book, but I did give it away because I'm not really reading middle grade anymore, and I'm not buying middle grade anymore, so I just decided, well, I buy middle grade for my niece, basically. So, yeah, because I bought a middle grade the other day, and I'm going to give it to my niece once I have finished reading it. Anyway, so I really enjoyed the first book. I really hope to enjoy this one. I don't know what it's about. This one is also a middle grade, and that was the Pump for the Pumped. Sorry. It was for the Pumped. Read a book for my book card, and I chose Out of My Mind by Sharon M. Draper. So I do know what this book's about because this book is also a movie, and it's about Melody, who has cerebral palsy like I do, and she has a photographic memory as well. And I did start to read it, but then I lost interest in it, so hopefully I can finish it. Okay, the next one is to read a backlist title, and I chose the next book in the third class series, which is the novella. So I am so behind on these that I need to get a move on. So the person who runs Book Club Tower, she's like, we'll read third class throughout the year. Everyone, like a lot of people have already finished third class. I have not, so I need to do that. This is also being chucked out. Like all the books you see here, except, yeah, all the books you see here are being chucked out after I read them. Anyway, the next one was to read a romance, and I chose Frankly in Love by David Yoon. So I never read his books, but I have read his wife's Nicola Yoon's books, and they've been great. I don't have them anymore because I took them out a few years back, but hopefully this is a good book. The next one is to read a romance. No, sorry, middle grade. That was the last one. Middle grade, and I chose The Monster Who Wasn't by T.C. Shelley. I don't know what this book's about, but it's short. So don't know if I'll enjoy it or not. So the next part was to pick two of an author's books, and I chose to continue with the Raven Boys trilogy, or I don't know how many books are in this series. I think there's 4 of them. No, there's 4 of them. So I picked number 2 and number 3. I don't know how. I did enjoy the first one. It was like really quick for me to read the first one, and I chucked the first one out. So, because I know that like old booktube in the past used to rave about the Raven Cycle, used to rave about it. So the next book is, I think, is To Read Away or something. No, that's further up. No, it's To Read Away, and I chose Wanted by Sarah Shepard. I do need to see if this one is the next book in the series. I have to check that. I'll check that now. Because I've got all the books. I've chucked out the books I've read. Okay. There we go. I read Flawless. Why haven't I said I read those? Killer. Yes, I'm up to Wanted. I'm up to number 8. So this is number 8 of the Pure Lies series. That's good. And I'm also reading it again in September because I read Heartless in September last year and I haven't picked it up again. We need to change that. The next book is to finish / continue the series, and I've chosen Beautiful Darkness by Kemi Garcia and Margaret Saul. So this is the second book in the Beautiful Creatures series. I got up to 172 of this book and I just haven't finished it, and I need to do that. Okay, the next one is to start a series. Technically, I've already read the first 3 books of this series, but it was like when I was in like year 11, year 12. I need to actually finish this series. And it is The City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. And you can see like my copies all bedded and everything. I've had it for years. And the last one was to read a standalone, and I chose Haunt Me by Liz Kisler. I have read Read Me Like a Book by her. I really did enjoy that back in 2017. And I hope to enjoy this one. I don't know if I'm going to get through all these books, because I need to fix up those piles over on my other desk, on my makeup desk, but who knows. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!